I'm bored. Let's play some Battle Spirit. I played this game numerous times as a kid, and I've unlocked everybody. I'm gonna go with BlackAgumon. This game's pretty simple, as far as, like, mechanics and such. You have regular and dash attacks. Your up attack, which is usually a projectile of some kind. Jump attacks, and if you're close enough, if I can demonstrate this proper, you also get grabs. Ducking allows you to block, but you can only do that for so long. You see the little gauge up there deplete over time. The objective of this game during battles is that you don't necessarily win by dealing damage. Instead, your opponent and yourself will be dropping these orbs. You drop red, they drop blue. You want to grab the opposite color. The more you have when time runs out, will determine the winner. Again, pretty simple. The little background characters that you see throughout the stages will drop items when you defeat them. They each have their own different effects. Let's see, the one I picked up earlier was a black gear. And when you hear that chime that just played, Calumon appears. You want to reach him as quickly as possible because that allows you to Digivolve. When you do so, you are extremely powerful and basically invincible. When your opponent does this, you'll want to run away. But, of course, this only lasts for a short while, so make the most of it. And yeah, that's all there is to it. I'm playing with the default settings, so the 2 minutes per game on normal difficulty. I feel like it's pretty fair. Or at least it seemed fair in my practice run, because again, I hadn't played this in a while, so I wanted to freshen myself up on this. One down, 6 to go. The first 3 stages will always be the same in this game. First stage is always going to be against Terriermon. Second one will be Agumon, as you see here. The third one, spoilers, is Vmon. After that, your opponents are randomized, sort of. Random within a certain pool of characters. Anyway, the black gear, as I was trying to explain earlier, when you toss it at an opponent and hit them with it, it causes their controls to be reversed, so left and right. The baseball that you saw earlier is just really fast. Nothing more to it. This iron ball, for, I believe, character-specific, is a lob shot. Or it could be just if you throw it from the ground. If you throw it from the air, then it becomes a normal throw. Like a straight shot. Then there, of course, there are fire and electric orbs that can either burn or shock your opponent for a brief period of time. There's the lob in motion. First stage had Betamon as the background character. This time it's Gatsumon. Betamon just crawls around. Gatsumon will roll around in a ball first before dropping to the bottom floor. Not much else to really say about the stages, though. Make smart use of the platforms, move your way around. When you reclaim your own orbs, you don't gain points, but obviously it prevents your opponent from taking them before you do. Before they can add to their score, I meant to say. Oh, the time one. Right, yeah. You throw that at your opponent, you'll be able to freeze them for a couple seconds. Skip. Excuse me. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the L button is taunt. the sand is going to slow you down quite a bit on the stage, so take note of that. If you stick around long enough, you'll see Numamon appear. Oops. There it is. Nope, still a lock shot. Okay, so it is character specific. Yeah, Veemon's chain attack here is quite good. I remember using that character a lot when I first played. Alright, what side are you going to be on this time, Calumon? Nice. Calumon will always appear on either the left or right side of the stages. Never from the center. I will take it. Whoop. That's a bad habit of mine, letting go of my guard just before the attack connects. Skip. Guilmon next. Let's fight fire with fire. So this stage, at this point in the game, is where they become a little more interesting. You can use the mushrooms to bounce around, of course. But you see that giant volcano in the back? Watch out for that. That's why. If you time your jump just right on the mushrooms, you can turn a regular jump into a long jump. Now the environment is back to normal. So yeah, for a simple pocket fighter like this, it can be kind of fun. Not the right. Come here. Death from above. Oh, there we go. Sometimes patience is the key to winning some of these battles. Awesome. Skip. And he just falls asleep. That's hilarious. Alright, Sukamon. Wait a minute. Yep. During stages 4 through 7, you have a random chance of encountering Itmon. When Itmon appears, he turns the stage red. And he also has a little gimmick to him, or I guess during when you fight him as an enemy. This doesn't apply to when you unlock him as a playable character. But any orbs that fall will be automatically drawn to him as if they're magnetized. You You can sort of take advantage of that, though, depending on where he's positioned on the stage. Just be careful if he hits you with Bada Boom, because that will burn you for a little bit. You can't move. He's also the only character in the game that cannot Digivolve, so yeah, make of that what you will. If this is your first time playing the game, he can be pretty annoying. But with enough practice, he's alright. Just more of a nuisance than anything. If you're curious what happens when Itmon interacts with Calumon, he just bats him away. I don't think that connected. That's fine though. I'm in the lead. So this ice stage would normally, well, it still does have ice physics. And these Penguinmon will just be, you know, blocking side, sliding at their leisure. So watch out for them as you fight. Skip. That one ended up being a little close. But again, Itmon is Itmon, so of course it's going to be a little annoying. Next up we have Renamon. Again, with the grabs. Alright, yeah, this happened a lot in my practice attempt, too. This stage is pretty self-explanatory. You know, platforms abound, and Devimon will fly around. You also have random lightning strikes to worry about. And if they hit you, you will be shocked for a little bit. So take care when you're on higher ground. There we go, got a little combo there. Other side, other side. Nope. Toss you overboard. Thank you. That'll do. I do believe that was a foul ball. I'm not gonna go for that one. It's too far away. I guess that's fine then. And number 7, Wormmon. This stage is fun. See this button here? It'll change the direction of these conveyor belts. And there's just enough space in these corners where any orbs or items that would fall will basically treat that like a garbage dispenser. I guess the only other thing I'd really have to say about this one is watch out for BlackAgumon. There we go, now we're playing smart. Alright, let's go the other way. Thanks. Oh yeah, the AI doesn't really make much use of it, but an interesting trait to Wormmon is that, well, two interesting things. One, his taunt actually does damage. Like, he'll put on some drag and a whip, and smack you around with it. The other interesting trait is that he can actually walk up walls very slowly, being a worm and such. Yay, timer scam. That is a real tactic you can use in this game, and it's, yep, sure is something. Anyway, final boss time. Cheap-shotted. But when all hope seems lost... Since you have no orbs to collect on the boss fight, instead you get a life meter. Hang on to at least one orb throughout the whole fight. If you take damage without any orbs, you automatically lose. When he's using that beam attack there, you want to go for the far left or right side, because otherwise he'll destroy one of these platforms. And it also does splash damage, so watch out. Or rather, there's a little bit of a widespread effect on it when it touches the ground. And as far as actually dealing damage to him goes, just aim for the head. That's all you gotta do. When that dark orb touches ground, it drops items. Some work against him, some don't. Just missed that one. And just like with Impmon, he has a magnetizing effect on any orbs that you drop, so be careful. Come here, you. Again, you're invincible when you're Digivolved, so take advantage of that. Phase 2, Phase 3, and he's out of there. Suddenly, winner circle. Yay! And stuff. I got nothing. And that's the game. Yep, simple as that. I'm not gonna make you sit through the credits, so next video I will play the second game. Yep, there is a Battle Spirit 2, and it's pretty fun. See you then.